So building a team, it's not as easy as what people think. And too many people start team building, not knowing what's involved. I've got quite a few people in my downline that their sponsor doesn't do it no more. So I don't only support my own frontline team, I support frontline teams from people that sponsors aren't there anymore. So it's a lot of work for me, so I do earn my money, I do earn my place in the Orchid Club. So don't think it's an easy ride, because you do have to put your back into it. So do you know all the ins and outs of FM to pass on to your team? Basically, if you don't know how to place an order, how can you expect anybody else to? So you've got to teach your team to do the same. So you've got to teach them how to place an order. Do you know who your upline is and who's in your FM structure? Because you need, if you're never around, who does your team member go to for support? So you always let people know about who the team structure is. Do you know the FM history? The product range? Do some people might not even know we do coffee. So how can you pass that information on to your team? So get familiar with the FM history, the insight, and then you can pass it on. The marketing plan. The marketing plan, it took me about 6 times at reading that before I understood it. And the new one, it's like, oh. So I'm just glad I've worked my way through the marketing plan. But seriously, I didn't even look at what it took me to get to Amaranth. I just done one level at a time. We've all got our own journeys, our own story. You have to make your FM story stand up. One for your team, so that they can aspire to see the possibilities that are there. But it's just your journey. I mean, I've done it in 12 months. There's other people that have done it in less time. There's people that didn't hit Orchid Club till 4 years in the business. It's your journey, and it depends how quick you want it. I just wanted it quick, and that's the type of person I am. I didn't buy a mini kit, I bought the big kit, and I went straight in for it. Make sure the meetings, you should be able to plug your members into local meetings. If there isn't any, because I was the only one in Cumbria, what we're finding out with my team at the minute is definitely what works is little get-togethers, little social get-togethers. I like Wetherspoons, yes, I like a glass of lager, but it's a great time, to get to meet your team. It's more informal. You can get the what you need across. So it's more intimate as well, and that seems to be really working. But you've got to get them to meetings. It's crucial. Your new member will copy and repeat, and they will work up the ladder. If you encourage mis-selling, your team will encourage mis-selling. If you encourage momentum and motivation and excitement, your team will duplicate the same. So it depends what you want. I don't want, my team, it's on fire at the minute, and I'm not just, it really is. We're all, going up the ranks, and it takes and we will get to an Orchid. If you just want to sit back and do nothing, you just want to sit back and do nothing. So it's really crucial that you understand, if you want to get up the ranks, you've got to push and work for it. Right, go fishing. How do you find your team members? You're going to make a contact list. A lot of people probably still have never even made a contact list. They think they know everybody, and they do it mentally. But that you find so many more people when you put pen to paper, and you start thinking, he's gone on holiday to Australia. Oh, such and such's friends actually doing a year out as well. They're travelling to Australia. We've got a branch in Australia. At the end of the day, they can make extra cash while they're travelling over there in the first place. So it's just little memory joggers, really. Who would make a brilliant team member? Look for the signs. Who can you help to make a difference? The signs are either in if you know somebody who's married or they're starting university, because now don't forget we can do it from 6-year-old as well. So my daughter, she's in the business now, because I'm sick of giving her pocket money and a bedroom being a tip. She can now start to earn a bit extra cash. So because well into all these liquid eyeliners the girls are and things like that. Get yourself selling some to your friends, you've got some extra cash. I do a lot of my team was built on Facebook. 90% of my team has been through social media. I use all networks going. Look for the signs. You see it all the time on Facebook. I'm bored. The car, the car needs fixed. The dog's gone to the vets. I've lost my job. I've just booked a wedding. They're the types of people to approach. Obviously in a sensitive manner. But, jump on the statuses. I've done it loads. I was in a nail tech group. Somebody had said, this time of year is really quiet for nail techs. So she said, oh, I've got no clients coming, so private message. I said, I hope you don't mind, but, I understand your position you're in. I'm also a nail tech. I use that hard. And I said, look, I'll do FM, and it really gives you some extra income. Would you like some more information on it? She got the information and she actually signed up. And if you don't do it, somebody else will.
Is there someone on the nails list?
No, I didn't know from Adam. Just in a nail group.
Right.
They don't like you posting, so never go onto a selling board because they'll kick you right out. But I built a rapport. You build a rapport with people because I do nails as well. It was also a way of I had an ulterior motive, shall we say? But yeah, so I just private messaged her. But it's an opportunity, and if I didn't do it, somebody else would. Because I've got a lot of nail techs in the team. College, get posters printed, put them up at colleges, put them up shops. You can pay for internet leads and adverts as well. I pay for some leads as well. Business cards. My business cards are like a recruiting card. They're really bright, they stand out, they've got my details on the front, it says consultants needed in bright pink, and on the back it's got, a bit of a pitch on the back. I leave them everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I'll be leaving them in the hotel, in the bed, when I go with the sample as well.
I've done the bedrooms.
Sorry?
I've done the bedrooms. I done the reception.
That's fine. But yeah, never miss an opportunity to leave your business cards, flyers or anything. Just get them pimped out. Flyer drops, you can get, there's loads of places you can get flyers printed, What I will say is I'm a stickler for presentation, and it's the same for an event or something. I like iron tablecloths, it neat, free formed. I'm very, what you say, I don't like jumble sale looking and things like that. It's the same with flyers. Why home print when you can get some professionally printed for a tenner? If that, it just gives a totally different presentation of you. FM's a professional business. You're a professional person. Don't let your business cards or flyers let you down, because they will. Never prejudge. This is a real one. And we were talking about this at lunchtime. You should never prejudge anybody who could make somebody good in your team, whether they're going to make a good salesperson or a good team builder themselves. We've got people that run their own businesses in the team. We've got mums. We've got mums with twins in the team. Mums with 4 kids running ragged. Men, people who run their own businesses and are working. I was working when I first started FM. There's no excuses. And retired people as well. You've got people that, join FM for the social element as well. It's not just about the business. Everybody's got the reasons and the why, and it's the biggest thing is when you join FM, you do have your ups, your downs, we all have them days where we've had enough, we don't want to do it anymore, but never forget your why. We've all got a why have we joined FM. Keep focused and, you will really push through. So what you're going to do now, you've got your leads and everything, you need to build a relationship with people. Be yourself. Everybody knows me. I am myself. I don't put airs and graces. I say it as it is. But that's how I work well with people, and it's I am a people person. A lot of people aren't. It's just everybody is different and finds the different ways. But you've got to be yourself, because it could be a new team member you're speaking to. Talk about your own lifestyle. This is your story, so you have to all know what your own story is, your why. Because you are going to tell that new member, well, I joined FM because I needed extra cash. They'll associate with that because everybody joins for the extra cash initially, and If you can be on the same level as someone, then they can see that you are just a normal person, you know, you're not filling them full of rubbish and everything else. So you let them know it is possible that they can do it as well. Question the current lifestyle. You've got to build up, if you're doing it on Facebook, you have to engage in conversation. You can't just sign somebody, you need to build a rapport. And it's hard through social media because you haven't got that one-to-one interaction. But you can still build up that rapport by, you know, conversing. And I say to people, it's called Facebook and it's not logo book. So I have my personal picture on my profiles. And I've got three profiles, but one is like the perfume, and one is Sharon FM Cosmetics, Howard. That gets me more response than a perfume one. And I've really found the difference in that because, trust me, it's me, I'm a person. So make it personal as well, but you've got to use all angles out there. So you build up rapport, you just ask them their lifestyle, and why do they want to start a business? That's the main thing. Because if you maybe expect them to make £500, you want them to make £500, but if that person doesn't want to make £500, they're not going to do it. If they only want to make 50 quid, why are you banging on to them to team build and things like that? If they only want to make £50, they just need to sell to friends, family. You know, everybody's got different reasons, and the reason you joined is totally different to everybody else's. So, you know, always ask them what the why is. Yeah, keep it real. Right. Now you've got the person in the team, you need to get them to, I've changed this because it was just the 300 points, but we don't do 300 points now, it's 300 plus 10, 20 plus 30 plus 40. So yeah, you've got to encourage everybody to do the 300 points. They're earning money then, you know, it's extra cash, it's a bit discount to them. And then they can see the potential of possibly they're getting the 50% discounted fragrances, but they can also see that it's not that much difference to work up to the 6% level. So then you can help them push up a little bit. And this is the time that they're maybe going to start looking at team building themselves as well. But you need to be getting people, encouraging them to do the 300. It's just a no-brainer. They're going to get discounts straight away. You can create this is for like if you are on Facebook, you create a combined, if you don't have a team group yet, you're just new to build and everything else, you need to keep in touch with people. The reason I set up my Facebook page and my group was because my team was starting to get bigger. I think I had about 11 members and I was sick of emailing everyone. I thought, oh, this is ridiculous, you know, forever like phoning, mass texts and things like that. So I created my Facebook group and I think I've got about nearly 2,000 on that now. But it's a way to get important information over to people. You can tell them, you know, it's a lot of training on there. I do a lot of team webinars and that. So it's all on there. But use a message at the start.